Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. On my channel I talk about my passion, which is crochet. This is a new year and some of you may be thinking of taking up a new hobby. Perhaps it's crochet, and if it is, I know you'll find it very rewarding and very relaxing. So what did I finish? Well, I did finish my Christmas blanket and I so enjoyed using it on my bed. On me and my husband's bed. We had it on the bed for Christmas, and now, because it is Epiphany, decorations will be going away. I need to just show you it before it goes away in the ottoman. So it smells lovely because I washed it ready to go away. And I joined all the squares together, all the blocks. There is a short on the channel if you want to see it on the bed. But this is it all joined. My little granddaughters were loving picking out their favourite colours and they love the bows. So that is the blanket. All the details of everything I talk about, patterns, where I source things from, etc., will go in the description box below. So I finished that just in the nick of time. And the other thing I showed you on my last video and I finished now is my slippers. I did a little short with them on my feet, so you can check that out if you want. But I just love these slipper socks. They're so comfy to wear. If you're visiting, you can just take them in your bag, fold them up, and pop them in the wash afterwards. They're absolutely, versatile. They really are. They're as light as a feather. They don't take up any room in your bag. Just fold them up. There we go. And I just let the yarn do its own thing. I really did. I used Hayfield Spirit. I've got another ball left. I bought 2 balls. I've got loads left. I didn't know what I was going to make with it. Hayfield Spirit. And again, everything will go in the description box below. So that was my 2 finished projects. And now, what am I working on? Well, do you remember the scarf? Well, the blue scarf, the giant scarf. Well, because we had visitors and we were visiting, I didn't get a lot of crochet done. I got the blanket finished before Christmas. So that was Christmas Eve. And then after Christmas, I did what I thought was the end part of the scarf. I was near the fringes. I just had a little bit of the border too. And I was looking, I thought, that's not right. And with me, I'm quite a perfectionist. And especially with this pattern, because it reminded me of my mum, this pattern. So guess what? I frogged it. It's only crochet. Don't worry if you frog things. That's my ethos anyway. It's not the end of the world. It's wool. It's not going to, or yarn. It just doesn't figure in my ethos that if you're not happy with it, to carry on with it. Just frog it. Anyway. So anyway, I have. And I've started again. And I don't know what I did wrong because I thought I checked it. But I just love the way this evolves, this pattern. It's just a lovely pattern. So you will be seeing this again, hopefully crocheted correctly. So I'm working on that. So that's that. So I finished the blanket and I finished the slippers. And I had finished the scarf, but I've started it again. That's life. That's crochet. I'm not worried. And what have I started? Well, I've always wanted to do a temperature blanket, but I've always shied away from temperature blankets. I thought I don't want to be, fussing about, checking the temperature all the time. But now we live at the coast and I want to use up or continue to use up my scrap yarn from my stash. I won't call it scrap yarn, it's more my stash yarn. I thought I'll do a temperature blanket. So I have started one. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to go about it. Sorry, this isn't it. It's just what my socks were in. It's under here. But at the moment, I've been doing it every day. But let's face it, we're only on the 5th of January. So, and also in the UK, if you live in the UK, you'll know it's going to be cold colours. So actually, it's that way. It was a little bit warmer, but then it's gone cold. So I've got cold colours at the moment. And you may say, well, what stitch is that? Eagle-eyed people will know that that is treble. But what I'm going to do is something a bit strange, I suppose. You might think it's a bit strange. I'm going to follow this Old Woman's Weekly pattern. It's called the Spring Throw, and I think you can still source this pattern. And I've made this blanket before. Look at that cute little dog on it. Anyway, I've made this blanket before, and I'm going to follow that pattern. So I believe my next row will be double crochet, and I'm talking UK terms here. And then I think I go on to clusters and bobble stitches and everything like that. So I do like a bit of variation. So it's going to be more of a sampler temperature blanket. That's what I want to do anyway. That's my aim. I'm not sure, as I said, whether I'm going to do it every day or whatever. And I'll show it occasionally on my videos. I'm using yarn from my stash, but this I know is Woolcraft. And the light one was Mariners, who don't trade anymore, as you all know. If you're from the UK, you'll know. So that's it, really. I'm not feeling 100% today. I don't know how I'm going to look in this video, to be honest with you, but I had an absolutely awful night. The worst asthma attack in my entire time of being diagnosed with asthma. I don't know, maybe it's the cold weather. They did warn people in the UK if you've got respiratory conditions. So I'd already taken my steroid inhaler and I topped up with my Ventolin and my Ventolin again. I had water. But what I did was I focused to keep calm. I focused on my crochet to keep calm, because it doesn't do when you have an asthmatic attack to be stressing out any more than what you already feel stressed. So I just calm myself down. I say, I'm ready to take my inhalers. My husband went and got me some water, and I just calmed down, tried to keep myself calm and fall back my crochet. And then I got to sleep eventually. So I might look a bit haggard this morning because that was 2:30 last time I looked at the clock. But I wanted to talk to you about my Christmas blanket, because that will go away today, because we do like to keep to our traditions. Today or tomorrow. Depends. Some people say today, some people say tomorrow. So that is all for now. I do hope everybody is well. And what have I got on, you might be asking? Well, it's my story shawl. Oh, it's lovely. It's made, what's that made from? King Cole Curiosity. I forgot I had this one. I've got a purple one which I wear all the time. I made this one a bit bigger. I just love King Cole as a yarn brand, and I love this pattern. It's called My Story. If anyone wants to know about that pattern, let me know. So anyway, I love and leave you now. Go and get a cup of tea. I've been drinking water for my throat. But I haven't coughed once. I think I've settled down today. Bit dreading tonight, to be honest with you, and have to see how I go. But anyway, I will see you all soon. Happy crocheting, everyone, and a happy new year to all of you, my lovely viewers and subscribers. Talk to you all soon. Bye for now. This is Catherine at Catherine's Granny Squares.